Hello everybody, and welcome back to Modern SkyBlock 3 Departed. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. Last episode, we got this. We can fly. Oh, we can fly. Also, since last episode, last episode, we got, what else did we do? We got through to our astral sorcery stuff. We got our size stuff. We're pretty much done with that for the moment. Today, next couple episodes are going to be a little bit different than what we normally do. Let's go sleep. This episode, we're going to work on actually additions. That's what, let me get turned around the right way. That's what this area back here is going to be. We're going to try to get through. I don't know if we'll get all the different canolas done. We're going to try to. We're going to try to get through all this stuff and at least get the empowerer set up. I don't know if we'll get anything empowered today, but I'd like to get through as much of this mod as we can. So that's kind of what we're going to look at. We've got I can't think and type at the same time. We got a lot of stuff we need to do. First thing we're going to be needing is this farmer. We're going to be making a farmer. This is going to automate our canola seeds. Canola seeds is what we're going to use to start making some power. We've got to make the canola seeds anyways because we've got to get all the different types of canola oils. We're going to be making that. These are all different ways of placing blocks, breaking blocks, droppers, stuff like that. They're all, whoops. Let's see here. Where are they at? I don't see them. They're all fairly easy stuff. Most everything takes basic coals, then some of the other crystals and stuff like that. We don't have to make a whole lot of crystals. We've gotten a ton of them out of our loot bags. So that's kind of going to be what we're going to be working on. More or less going to do most of this stuff off camera. Okay. More or less making it and then setting it up with you all. We've also got to make the, what is it, the RF power thingy? What is it called? This right here, charging with RF, which is Energizer and Innovator, which these right here. None of this is really hard to make. It's just a little bit of crafting and stuff like that and setting all up. Most of this is going to be a lot of me setting up a bunch of different kind of power gens and stuff like that to do. Now the empowerer is where we get into some of the harder stuff. Not really harder stuff. Nothing with this mod is very hard. We need this right here. We've got to make 5 of these display stands, which is a whole bunch of quartz. So I've got to work on getting some more quartz. These batteries is just more nori crystals and coils and stuff like that. So that is kind of what I am going to be spending my day doing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get all this stuff set up. Like I said, we're going to do the crafting, get it set up, and then once I do all of that, I will bring you guys back and we'll take a look at everything. To sit and go through all the different recipes and stuff like that, it's as far as how to craft it. Most of this stuff is fairly straightforward in making it. There's not, let's see here. Let's get all this stuff broke down so we can have it. There's nothing fancy with any of this stuff. So, before I go, this candy club, we made it and couldn't figure out how to do it. If you hold it and hold shift and right, shift and right click, you can eat it. And it's got quite, I don't know how long this thing is going to last. I really don't. But it at least has worked for a food for now. So, I tell you what, I'm going to get busy and then I will be right back. Alright, we're back. We have gotten through a little bit of this stuff. I'm working on all the canola stuffs right now. We have got, I moved our coal generator and our atomic reconstructor from over there to over here because I needed to power this farmer. Got the farmer going. This thing doesn't have anything in it. Wait. We have made, what did I do with it? I think I put it in here. Biocoal. It's one of the things we needed to do, which was this right here, a different type of coal. We made this compost bin. This compost bin, take some canola seeds, put it in here, and over a period, I think it's 150 seconds, it will change over to this here biomass. And then you put the biomass in the furnace and it gives you biocoal. This we can use in here to generate power. It's slightly better than I think wood, but I don't think it's quite as good as coal. But it'll take care of what we need. This thing's actually going up. Then I've got this auto ejector here. It's got a lever. If you don't use one to turn this thing off, after this thing fills up, it will just spit stuff all over the place. So we've got this canola press and another coal generator because I needed to get this thing started because it does use power in order to make the canola oil. So we have reached a point where we're going to go from making canola oil to the refined canola oil, which is what these two barrels here are for. And we are going to make, this is what I made for the lava. We're going to make an extraction pump. Oh, there's two, I think. Okay, no, it's not. That's the right one. I was losing my mind there for a minute. Aha. So there is our extraction pump. Go away. And we need some more piping because we've only got the one left. As you can see, it's just 3 copper and you get quite a bit out of this, so it's not too bad. So we should be able to put that. We might need to move our barrels here. Uh-oh. What'd I do with my wrench? I had it. There it is. So we should be able to turn this around, go the way I want you to. There we go. For now, we'll place this right here. That should start extracting. And we are getting, aha, refined canola oil. Beautiful. So that's got us to that point. That's where we are at. We've got the fermenting barrel, then we need to get the refined. So that's where I'm at. crystallized oil, and the other two I'm not too sure about. We'll get to that point in a minute. So I am, we made, what did I do with it? We do have the oil generator. The oil generator we will hook up to one of these are we almost at our, dang, I was hoping I could dump this in this. It's alright. I don't, that'll get rid of it. Alright, we got our, there we go, refined canola oil. Beautiful. And so now the crystallized oil, I've got the canola seeds. This is by throwing canola seeds into refined, we'll turn it into crystallized oil. I have a crystallized seed. Is there, I guess there's not really a good way of doing this. But that took care of that. Now, we cannot do this one till we get to the Empowerer. The Empowerer is kind of where I'm thinking we should go next. We're going to run off just of the refined canola. This should be more than enough to handle what we want. Basically, my plan is going to be to run this to these two barrels, run these two barrels for now underneath to 4 of these canola or these oil generators to generate power for our Empowerer. That's the plan. Don't know how well it's going to work, but I do need to, why is this thing, this stuff is fully grown. Why are you not picking? I don't guess it really matters, but I would like that. Wait, that's why. Okay, this is actually burning through it pretty quick. I'll keep an eye on this to make sure that we need to get some better going here. Alright, so like I said, my next bit to do is I'm going to get all the stuff set up so we can get to the Empowerer, and then I will bring you guys back. Alright, we're back. First thing, let me give you all a little tip. When you are making these quests, make sure to wait until your task is completed before moving on. This one wanted like 5 display stands and 1 Empowerer. Well, you need one of these display stands for the Empowerer, and I made 4 of them, or made the 5 of them that we needed, and made the Empowerer, but I didn't wait for this thing to check that it was completed, so I had to make another one. So just a heads up with that. So we're going to set this thing up. We're going to set it up, oh, I don't know, we need 2 blocks space, so right here. And then we can take our display stands. We need 1, 2. This is going to go right here. Let's put our oil generators down. Put that on top. There we go. And there we go. There's our Empowerer setup. Let's go get this out of our inventory. By the way, it was great having this thing where I've been AFK so much around here. I've got a bunch of mana stored up in my ring here. So we had more than enough to just create dirt for this. This thing is shut off right now. We're going to take care of that. I made a bunch of these dark tanks. We've got enough to hold 576 buckets of stuff. So that is, I don't think I made enough of these extraction pumps. I may have. So we're going to put those there. We'll put our tank right here. And hopefully that'll empty both of these out. Looks like it is. That one's empty. This one's not. Now it's empty. Alright. So we've got 4 buckets in here. We can turn this thing back on now. Well, we need to let it go down just a little bit. So, but now I need to, actually I'm going to have to make some more pipe. That's not the right thing. I need the copper ingots. And let's go down here and hook all this up. And hopefully now these are all getting some kind of power. They are. Beautiful. I hate having to set it up that way, but for the time being, that's basically what we've got. How are we looking here on seeds? We should be able to turn this thing back on. And hopefully that will keep up with all of this. And we can keep these seeds out of here. That way. So there we go. We've got our empower set up. So before we can get to this part right here. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. We need to make this empowered canola seed. That is actually not hard for us to do. We need to fry a pig. Put one of those there. And boom. We've got the canola seed. Now, we can automate this and make it to where we are making the crystallized seeds and the empowered seeds and make it to where we're generating a lot more power out of this. But for the moment, we really don't have a use for it. So, but to make this last bit, we need this crystallized canola oil and the empowered. And boom, that should complete our quest here. Beautiful. We've got that done. I did go ahead and make those. They are right here, which the block placers and the block breakers were used to make the fluid ones. So we've got those made. I'm thinking we need to make these empowered diamantine crystals. I don't think we've got to make all of them. Just the diamond one will get us to the last bit of quest here, to where maybe we can get through this and finish or get through this bit of quest. So diamantine empowered is clay block, and light blue dye. I am hoping we should be able to use floral powder for that. Light blue petal. Mortar and pestle. That is a good question. I don't know where it's at, so we're just going to go ahead and make a new one. So there is that. We need clay. Have we figured out a better way of making clay? It's been a little bit since I've made it. Oh, that's coming up pretty soon. No. Awesome. We should have everything we need now in order to do this. So, clay block, a piece of clay, light blue, and boom. Now, I always do it with the blocks. Whenever I empower these, you can do them with just a single crystal, like one of these, but it's the same recipe as doing the block as it is doing the single crystal. It just takes a little bit more power in order to do it. So, to me, it just makes more sense to go ahead and do it all together at a time. Now we break this down, and boom. That quest is complete. We've got that done. Now we need to make this ender casing. This shouldn't be... Yeah, that's not hard to do. We just need some ender pearls, which we've got plenty of. Because we have a ton of these nebulous hearts. We need a black quartz block, and all my black's quartz it's over here. My inventory is, I tell you what, keep filling this thing up. Alright, black quartz block made. Ender casing made. And finally, teleport staff. This is not that bad to do. I thought this was going to be a little bit harder for us to muster up. And boom, there's our teleport staff. Now, before we can power any of these up, I tell you what we're going to do first. Let's go ahead while we're at it and make this drill. One of the things that we need to do, and we've pretty much got everything we're going to need to do this. We losing anything? No, that's keeping up. Beautiful. That's keeping up. We've got everything going into there. Oh man, I tell you what. Alright, so we need 2 of these. And we're going to need some more redstone. Oh, here comes where we run into the issues. No, it's not. A little bit of redstone. Redstonia crystals. We're going to need a couple of these. We've already got the drill cores made. Those are really not that hard to make. Just some Inori crystal blocks, basic coils. We've got them out of our mob farms, so there is our drill. Now, we need to be able to power this thing, which is where our last couple of machines come in. This right here, might as well go ahead and make the rest of these. Probably gonna need more. Yeah. Alright, so there's our 4 advanced coils. There are our 2 iron casings. Wait, what? Oh, I hate where stuff doesn't. So there is our energizer. And there is our innervator. Alright, now these. Energizer charges items using its energy supply. Let's see. Innervator stores the energy in its energy supply. And I cannot remember which one it is I have used. Let's see about this one. Alright, that's filling up. Let's see the other one. That's not filling anything up. Matter of fact, that's not even getting any power. So, but with that, I think, uh-oh. Is this full? No. Why is that? Why did I just pick up a bunch of that? Got some more biomass. So the drill, we're not going to worry about doing any kind of upgrades to it. We don't have a reason for a lot of that. So, teleport staff. I want to get some juice in this. I've never used this teleport staff. Alright. Ah. So it's like the old staff from Ender.io. So that's nice. Anyways, we don't have a whole lot of use for that right now. But this has got us a bunch of quests complete, at least enough to get us through our next little bit. Nebulous Heart. We need to clean out some inventory space here. Now the leaf blower we don't need. Oh, that's just the block. That's not actually an ME controller. Dang it. Alright, back to our book. More Dustpan Blocks. Security lock. Oh, now those are pretty blocks. Oh, I like those blocks. Milk and cookies. We've already ate that. And stuff that we're going to get rid of. Because that, well, we don't have any use for that. If I don't get rid of the slime sling and I try to use it, it's going to kill me. We're over a void. So there's that and that. That. And that. Experience droplets. What are the uses on those? Oh, we can make bottles of enchanting with those. Owl egg. I hope I didn't just waste something. That we don't need. Those things, I love them. But they do have a tendency of causing lag. That and the firefly. Oh, they do make noise. It's like being at home here. Magic bean. And some more stained planks. Yeah, you're going away. It's nice, but it's probably really, really loud on your all's end. Alright, so that has got actually additions complete. Have we unlocked anything else? No, we did not. So that means we've probably got to get through. Well, I mean, we've got to get through. The only thing we've got left to do is basic factory. The factory tech stuff in magnetic craft. We've finished that one. We've finished this one. We've finished the magic. We have finished actually additions. That one and that one. We have finished Master Chef. The only thing next is the Power of the Stars. And which we can get into now. Because we do have all of this done. Because this is what we need in order to get into the only other thing I don't know about is marble. Marble is made with diorite. Diorite is made from quartz and cobblestone. So I've got to work on getting some more quartz going on because we're going to need a bunch. How do we get andesite? Dang, I was hoping there was an easier way to doing it. So yeah, we've got stuff to get into our astral sorcery done. We've got to get yeah. What am I trying to say here? Oh, we got to get this stuff done before we can move on to, I guess, immersive engineering. So, but with that, we made a bunch of progress today. We've got just about completely through actually additions. I may go ahead and change out the coal generators that we have over there and make them all just the oil generators. We're generating enough oil. These things, we're not going, I mean, they're already full, and this tank is filling up now, so I don't know. We'll see. Right now we have a surplus of power because we don't have a whole lot going on just yet. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.